Too young for me.
Hang up, nigga.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right, peace.
All right, bro.
Yeah. So what's that one? What's your one song that you go to? It don't have to be a Nip song, but just generally speaking, what's that one song you go to when you're on your way to the studio and you got to create? You need a space.
I don't really I don't really have like one song that I listen to.
Or do you play instrumentals or anything like that? Or
actually, I do have a favorite song. It's Ocean Views.
Oh yeah, number one. That's track number one, isn't it?
Yeah, I play that. I play that song like
yeah, Ocean View
every now and again. Yeah, but I try not to listen to like too much of the radio. I don't really listen to the radio unless I listen to like old school or like the dance station. I think it's channel 50 on Sirius XM. It's like a dance like upbeat station. Yeah.
When he made Ocean Views, that's a little bit different. That's a little bit different for Nip. You know what I mean? When I personally, the first time I saw that, so I saw the video on World Star Hip Hop. I believe it premiered on World Star Hip Hop, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, this is a little bit different for Nip, man. This is a little bit different. You know what I mean?
That nigga was around us, bro. He had real musicians around there. Real music, bro. He loves real music. Like it was just you can't put out the expensive shit first, or not even expensive. How can I say it? Like you can't put out vegetables first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start with some appetite. Hey, we got some mac and cheese bites. We got some mozzarella sticks. Like we got some buffalo. You know what I'm saying? We got some chicken wings. Everybody loves chicken wings.
Big facts.
Get them in there. You know what I'm saying? Then you let them know how versatile they are. That's what I tell artists. Like Rihanna couldn't just come out with a bitch better have my money. They like, bitch, who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like she had to ponder the replay first. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to grow with the artist. So that's what happened with Nip. He came out with the music that represented him and where he was at that time. You know what I'm saying? So when he was in the hood and doing all the shit, that's what you got. You know what I'm saying? As he started maturing and we, kept, hey, nigga, come on, man. You just stay, nigga. You on your shit, nigga. Just stay over here. Just stay over here. Which is hard to tell a nigga that's making money in the hood, but when you mature and start getting your own clothing store, start doing deals with Young and Reckless, you start getting billboards, and then it's like, okay, I'm cool. I don't shoot. I'm about to come do this music shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. And you talk about growth because, I cut through the avenues because I don't take Slauson because of the potholes and shit like that. So I'm always cutting through. And I can always tell when Nipsey's around because of the energy around the liquor store and shit. And, it just be a lot of people. And I'm like, oh, Nip is there, right? And for real, right? and that energy is just not there anymore. But talk about that growth. I'm talking about that energy that was on 60th and 11th Ave. Is that the street? 60th and 11th Ave in that area, right? And then I see y'all. I went to the BET Awards in 2018. The weekend where he performed right before Nip, right before Meek. I'm not sure who closed.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. And I said, this nigga got a live fucking band. And because I'm a Game fan, because they're from LA, Nip fan, you know what I mean? And so I've seen these guys grow up, and I said, this nigga got a live band. He's not playing the tracks. I thought I honestly know I'm like that like took me in a loop. Like he's playing to a live band, like Anthony Hamilton or somebody. Talk about that. Like you say, he's playing with real music and shit, and the evolution to get to that point.
I mean, like I said, like as soon as I was around Nip, because Rance like grew up in Culver City. You know what I'm saying? My dad moved us out of LA in 92. And I grew up in Lancaster. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I like developed all my skill of just because what the fuck else am I gonna do in Lancaster? So I was in the room just on my keyboard every day, you know what I'm saying, figuring it out. So by the time I graduated and got with Rance, like I told you earlier, once he brought me around, it was like Nip was always around musicians and real, even Robin Hood. Robin Hood is don't let that nigga fool you. That nigga was making all the slaps.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? That nigga was making the slaps, bro. He had all the keyboards, everything. So it was like, that's what made me feel comfortable and know like, oh, niggas really love real music. And then you got Battle Cat, you got Corrupt, you got niggas that are real musical niggas that we grew up listening to. So our palette is a little bit more expensive and musical than the normal nigga that's just, you know, trying to rap and just do some regular shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we was always Nip's band. So like, even like I said, from the first show that he did at House of Blues, he like, hey nigga, hey cuz, I need y'all to, you know what I'm saying? And what's so crazy about that, now that I think about it, is that we had